10 years together, 5 months from wedding, fiancé with coworker. Hello. My M28, fiancé F28 got caught on Friday kissing a coworker. I'm just at a loss and don't have anyone I feel comfortable talking about this with. My dad taught me to not badmouth your partner to other people, so you don't fall in a rut where you're always complaining about them. We've all met these people. Praise in public, punish in private. I subscribe to these to a fault. For the last 2 to 3 months she's been having an emotional affair with this coworker. Messaging a ton on Instagram with her positively responding to graphic messaging, no pictures, but not sending any of her own. I can't verify this, she deleted the messages, although her coworker did say that is true. Over the last month or so, it got physical to where the coworker was grabbing her bottom at work and in the parking lot, and she was receptive to it. They have also kissed 10 to 15 times over this last month, and both my fiancé and the coworker say it was baseline kissing with nothing more. The coworker's girlfriend, who also works there, messaged me out of the blue yesterday when I was out with friends. I did not believe this random message, effectively stating, "Hey, your fiancé is cheating on you. I saw the surveillance footage, but no, you can't see it, you'll just have to trust me." I sent my fiancé a screenshot of the messages I was getting and asked if she pissed someone off. Fiancé played it off, "She's the coworker's crazy girlfriend that just does this shit, ignore her, etc." I stay with my friends for a few more hours. I get home and greet her with jokes, "Hello cheater cheater pumpkin eater," and she kind of chuckles. I hand her a very cool gift I picked up earlier in the day and she isn't as hyped as she normally would be for smaller things. She's quiet. I ask her what she's thinking about. She admits her coworker pecked her on the lips. Over the course of 90 minutes, I try not to grill her and openly tell her I'm not trying to victim blame if she really is a victim. Her coworker is a larger guy and I don't want her to think I hate her for being assaulted. Information is revealed, they hugged and he gave her a peck. No, she didn't recoil in disgust or get pissed off. She was embarrassed and that's why she didn't tell me on Friday after it happened. I ask her if it was a normal hug with normal hand placement. Well, he also grabbed her bottom during the hug. She might report to HR. I push her on this because this isn't a fugging might situation. Well, they've been flirting the last month or so she can't report to HR. I push on this, he's been grabbing her bottom over the last month, too. I give her an out, tell me everything, right now, I don't want to keep digging. That's it. They've been flirting for the last couple of months and the last month has been physical. I give her another chance to come clean with everything because I'm tired of digging and finding more sordid details that make it worse. She's unsure how long it would have gone on if she didn't get caught. That's everything, promise. She wakes me up this morning, tells me she lied, they've kissed 10 to 15 times, she never initiated, coworker said she did initiate a few times. This all cuts a bit deeper given this all started just before I picked up her engagement ring, which she was fully involved with. It was going on before I proposed. It was going on after I proposed. I've already put 2 payments towards our venue. People know about our wedding date. Her reasoning and feelings feel genuine. It's nothing I did, it's not that I wasn't enough. It was more of an ego boost of another person to think she was attractive enough to make her feel wanted and desired. She says she didn't want it to get physical, that she threw up later the day they first kissed. She's been throwing up a lot and not able to keep food down, but she has digestion issues anyway, so nothing was really out of the ordinary, so I didn't see it as the red flag. But I guess she's been puking out of guilt. I want to be forthright and say I have done her wrong in the past. We have worked through it together and I've been better for it and stayed true. When we were both around 18 to 19, she found porn on my computer and freaked out, broke down, she wasn't enough for me, etc. It marred her self-confidence. A few years later there is the OnlyFans boom and I spent $20 seeing women naked. Not women I talked to or knew, but nonetheless I spent money to see other women nude. It's not that you're not enough, they're just different. It's a fugging meme, but that was how I felt at the time, that was my logic. I missed my younger years in HS and college not sleeping around because I was dedicated to her. The OnlyFans thing really did a number on her self-esteem for a few years, and only the last couple of years has she seemed to return to how she was before I cut her so deep. She mentioned that a small part of her justified it given I had done her wrong in the past. Like some checks and balances system to get even. I understand it. I'm now on the other side of a situation I put her in, although biased, I do not see these as equal situations, with her being emotionally and physically intimate with someone she knows and is close proximity to on a regular basis. I am aware of the 5 languages of love and I give her all of it, regularly. It's not like I neglect her, or so I thought, and she insists I don't. I'm just lost. I was briefly very pissed. I almost cried a couple times. But mostly I just don't know what to do with myself given our lives are so intertwined. My friends are her friends, she doesn't have too many of her own. We just renewed our lease for a year. We carpool and her work is a block away from my work. There is not a lot of time where we're not together. You probably picked up I messaged the coworker, who apologized and answered my questions. I was straightforward and I asked him for details and about 90% of it lines up with what she told me. I didn't want to message him and I just wanted to believe her, but the fact that it was like fucking pulling teeth to get the full story made me question everything. We've talked a couple times since, but I don't want to look at her, touch her, see her get out of the shower. I don't own her, but she feels shared even if it's as small as baseline kissing. I don't know what the next steps are. I'm still processing while I'm writing this rant to at least have some form of outlet. Nothing I think of is a solution, there is no right answer. It's just time and working it out? What does that entail? How do we properly work it out? What can she do that will make me feel better and trust her again? What's the point of emotional check-ins if I'm not the problem and she was just wanting to feel more outside of me? I don't want to go through her phone and social accounts. I don't want to be nasty, I don't want to get even. I don't want to punish her at all, but where does that leave me? She gets to cheat and I just take it, so am I a Chuck? There's so much unknown here for me that I don't know where to start. I don't even know how to process this. Thanks for reading and I apologize for the structure and order of some things. It is a burner as I don't want this tied to me.